Happy Tuesday, everyone. Today, charged with the last weekend's, um, you know, Philadelphia trip. I thought I'll join. So Parul is off today. Um, and basically, still kind of thinking about things that we were discussing there. You know, just when like-minded people join together in meditation, I think the meditation just without any effort on one's part just elevates you to a higher ground. And I think that was very, very um, obvious and, uh, you know, very battery is totally recharged. Um, we talked about a few things. One was, um, we meditate on light. Light is, in a way, it's a wave, it's a vibration, and in a lot of ways, um, you know, when we meditate as a group, the collective energy, I think, is a vibration as well, and being in presence of a guru or in presence of a person who embodies love, light, and peace, um, and even remembering um, that person, a person who embodies love, light, and peace takes you to a higher ground effortlessly. Um, the you know, Parul was talking, I was thinking of talking about fear today. And I mean, if I was to use one line, I think Guru Maharaj has talked about several ways to counter worry, anxiety, and fear, and especially, you know, change the thought, change the thought to the other end. So, what is causing fear? Replace that thought with an equally powerful, more positive, just, in a way, just change the narrative within, and that changes your state. And Guru Maharaj used to talk about, you know, he always used to feel the presence of this transcendental energy, his guru himself. And a, so, one, he would never be alone. Two, he would be with this powerful energy. And that presence um, used to give him this inner strength that he would fight all the inner demons, including fear, with. Um, and on that note, why don't we just get into meditation and we can talk a little bit after. Um, so, eyes slightly closed and monitor your body. Just make sure there's no strain. You can sit in a relaxed and still posture for the next few minutes, while we meditate, because both through the eyes, we are getting sensory input that distracts our mind, and body moves, then that also distracts our mind. So both of those things help us to concentrate. And what do we concentrate on? Is basically this transcendental energy in form of light that's right here, right now. Feel that presence and receive that in your heart. So this transcendental energy in form of light is entering your heart, distributing throughout your body, and you are getting completely and totally immersed in this light. And you are becoming the light. You know, feel the mind has wandered away. As soon as you become aware of that, bring it back to this thought and this thought alone, that um, this transcendental heat is entering your heart, distributing throughout your body, and you are getting completely and totally immersed in that light. We'll start with music. Then music fades away. We go into deep silent meditation, and then we transition out with music again. Let's start now. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How are you? Um, so, my apologies, I think, with the travel and everything. I still haven't sent you the invite to the community that is created and ready to be tested. Um, I'll hopefully send this out this week. Um, so, one, we'll use the community to figure out how we can have some in-person sessions. And for some reason, I was just thinking, you know, typically I do travel, so we can, you know, I can come where you are, quote unquote. But anyway, um, I think what is important is we figure out where we should have, a get together or an immersive weekend, do sessions on the weekend. So we'll start planning for that. I also sent out a couple of newsletter articles recently. So, I can send it out on email if you haven't received those. And so, on that note, any thoughts, comments, questions? So, Ola, how's everything at work? Been thinking about that for a while. And Steve, uh,
Oops.
can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fix the video here.
How are you?
I'm doing well. It's been a busy stretch here. Just Mother's Day weekend and some of those things keep us hopping. It's the end of the school year, so we're just trying to
Yeah.
get to the end of that calendar. And the weather's changed here, so it's been 90 the last 2 or 3 days here,
Oh, wow.
and it's supposed to be in the 30s again by the end of the week. So so yeah, just kind
Enjoy,
of
you
all
know,
over the board.
enjoy while you can, right?
Yeah.
90 degrees. It's actually raining and it's not bad. I mean, it should be 70 or so.
Yeah, it's 92 and very windy. So no, just it's in a pretty good place, I think, overall. Just been
Yeah, I can second that. Had a great, we visited Shivangi, who lives west of Philadelphia. So that was a very, um, Rajat, Anita ji, they were there. I think, for last couple of months or few months, I've been thinking, we are a small, unit, but I think if we can do in person, that'll be awesome. We'll see if that
yeah,
works.
summertime might be best for me for that. I have a little more flexibility to try to get around and
Yeah,
do more things when I'm not obligated with work type responsibilities like that. So
yeah,
I'd be willing to travel a distance to see some people. It'd be fun.
yeah. Let's see. Luz is not too far from here, so I mean, one thing is we can probably just do something near, Northern Virginia, DC area. We could even go a little bit further in if we want more, you know, uh, countryside or the horse country. But I mean, eh, Guru Maharaj's view was that, he used to, first he started writing books, and then he started traveling, and then, you know, I was reading about how he, at one point, very quickly, he said like, "Oh, this is not scalable. What do I need to do?" So he started, uh, you know, um, he started to train the trainers, um, and so that became. But still, he was still traveling to various. So northern India, every city was covered literally. Like so that you know approach continues in India. And so what I was getting to was, his approach was not a retreat, but a urban retreat, because people go to a place where people are there, local, rather than ask everybody to travel to some place. So and so one year here, another month somewhere else, and then people started traveling too. I mean, but uh, it's like, um, yeah, it's the model was, um, it's a urban retreat. You can just sit anywhere and meditate, but he would go to places so that, uh, you know, not everybody, I mean, local communities, once they grew into hundreds, it's like he himself has to travel, not the hundreds of people have to travel to him. But initially, uh, you know, a lot of people used to travel to his place, which was slightly away from the main railway line, which was the way people used to travel mostly at that time. And so he moved his residence to make that a little, more convenient for people to travel. You Interesting. So yeah, let's think about. So we will start the community, put that question in there, sort this out, and summer I think would be ideal to. And by the way, the traditional satsang every year since 2002, I do a 5-session weekend. So that's Friday 2 sessions, Saturdays 2 sessions, Sunday 1 session every July in my basement most of the time.
Okay.
In a while, we have taken a place, um, and I mean, I'm ready to invite everybody to my basement. It's so we'll find a place also. There's some nice place
I received your newsletter this week too, which just talked about
here.
finding silence, which has been difficult to do.
So that's
But
why when I wrote about that, it's like, this meditation is, while, traditionally also there used to be prayers, and now it's, music, which helps, but then there is this time, which is like, I would say, significant amount of time where you are in silence. And when, literally thousands of people sit in silence, that's a miracle in itself. I mean, I'm telling you, where would you find thousands of people sitting in silence? Like,
not many
no,
places.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
So the key here is, though, that, um, it's the inner silence that matters, right? Outer silence itself is hard to find. Inner silence is very, very hard. And that's what this is about. So that's why I actually I think that I feel is one of the best, um, videos I've created. Uh, I think personally, because significance of silence or power of silence, we have forgotten about that. I think as a you know as a collective overall, um, and it's like one of the sages in southern India. Um, I mean, he just talked about silence at such great lengths. I quoted him throughout uh, Maharishi
Yeah.
Raman.
Yeah, in the electronic age, it's getting more and more difficult.
It's yeah, it's almost, yeah, it's the opposite that's getting like, you know, clutter and chatter and, you know, the whole the phone just pings you notifications, it's just uh, so even till the last generation, my father used to write letters. It's like what? It's like, yeah, it's the landlines, right? It wasn't easy to even phone people. And now, I mean, why go any further? My kids can't, for 30 seconds, if you take up the phone, you have to pay for it. So, yeah.
Well, it's good to sit with you tonight.
Yeah. No, no, always, always. Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Have a good week here.
You too.
Yeah.
You too. Yeah. So Paula, AC, Omkar,
My
Namaskar.
meditation was very great today.
How are you?
I'm doing good. My meditation feels like I close my eyes and feel the white light inside.
Awesome, awesome. Really great.
This energy brings me the positivity, and my positivity that I understood is that I keep moving on.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so it was hard to unmute, but
Hi, AC.
I
How are
got a
you?
little wet in the rain.
Oh, yeah, it's very, very wet here. Where are you? You are in North Carolina, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Where,
yeah,
where,
we're having a little thunderstorm. Seems like it's going to last all week, is what they said. So we've been getting water every day.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's the forecast here as well. So I think we are together with in
Well, it's good to sit and have a break and talk about peaceful things.
absolutely.
Mm.
There's, as Steve was saying, it's like some of these things don't happen so often anymore.
Mhm.
Sitting in peace is an effort. It's
Yeah, you have to actively seek a space and a place. You have to actively seek it because if you just look in your immediate environment, so many people are in so much chaos that they can create for themselves.
yeah,
Don't realize that they are creating this chaos for themselves, but
that we
they
all
seem to they seem to either like it or want to stay in it, or I don't know.
yeah, sometimes it's everything just blows with the wind. It's like
Hmm.
so where exactly are you in North Carolina?
In the eastern section near East Carolina University.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So if we meet in July, would you be able to come to DC or
Definitely not. Not and keep the lights and water paid for.
hmm.
Yeah,
No, how far is Boone, North Carolina from you?
a good ways. I believe Boone is pretty
Oh,
south, far south. Boone is near Fayetteville, right?
Yeah, I'll check. I think from how far
I
it is.
think that's close to the South Carolina border. And this is in the northern area closer to Virginia.
Yeah, no, I think it's not. It's northwest of Charlotte.
Oh, that's way out west. That would be even further than Fayetteville.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're on the east, not too far from the water.
Oh, yeah, this is west. Yeah, northwest from Charlotte. So yeah, that must be a big hike.
Yeah, that'd be a good few hundred miles.
Hmm. We'll see. I mean, there are a few people where we can organize satsang in North Carolina, but I'll have to talk to them. Richmond we did year before in December,
Hmm.
but that's a hike as well.
Must have been a little outside of Richmond, maybe, because Richmond is chaotic.
Yeah,
Mm.
but we have a few people, so we actually found a very nice room, conference room at the library there. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think we'll have to figure out how to set up some in-person sessions, but virtual works for me. I'm always for virtual because you don't have to travel then.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. You could be anywhere. You just have to have your phone and that, or your computer, and you're good. You can be with
But
many people at the same time.
but in person, the whole collective energy is like multiplies. So
Mhm.
good to talk to you.
Right.
So yeah. Um, anything else before we wrap up? Omkar, Anita ji?
Good, but yeah, like the weekend sessions were great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they were. They were really great. It was great to be there. All right then. See you all. Love, light, and peace be with you. So Steve, AC, Jeff,
Good night.
good night. Good night.
Namaste, yeah. Bye, everyone.